to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Nora and I am your frugal friend. And on this channel, I create and follow a cash-based budget system, and I am working to pay off my debts and build up my emergency fund. If that's something that you might be interested in, please stick around, consider giving the video a like, and subscribing to the channel. Now, today I am cash stuffing an extra $100 that I did not expect to have available when I made my budget. I just did a little bit better with my small business than I thought I was going to. So I kept money for business bills and just business savings. I put money into my emergency fund and I have $100 left over. And this is the third time I'm trying to record this video. The first time was yesterday. I was about halfway done. My phone told me I ran out of space. I started deleting files. I had apparently deleted the first half of the video and just said, screw it, deleted the second half. I put a post in my community tab about what I stuffed and kept it moving. Well, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning here. I can't sleep, so I decided to get up and do it again. And I don't know how I didn't realize it, but I was 7 minutes into it and my microphone died. So I had to delete it all over again. And I'm going to try it this time. And if something happens, then this video might not make it. So to save time, I'm not going to count this all out. I promise you it's $100. I've already sorted it. Because I've already stuffed it, I'm just keeping the amounts here for time purposes because I'm not doing this again. So since this was extra money, um, I'm going to go right to my debt. So for the debt, I'm following the debt snowball repayment method. And anytime I get paid, I have a 9 to 5 corporate job that I get paid every other week. And then I have 2 sources of variable income. So I always choose an amount from this tracker every time I get paid and fill it in. When this reaches $500, I will apply this to my snowball payment. So this time around, I picked $10, which was this shape here. If you like this challenge, this is from the Little Potato Saver on Etsy. So now debt has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, which means we are a little over 25% of the way to completing this challenge. And I plan on just doing this over and over and over again until my debt is paid. Okay. So the next one I went to was for my cat Buddy. I do have a tracker for his envelope that will save $800 once it's completed. Now this will be pulled from the end of December because he does have a vet visit, but it's already been budgeted for. So I have more money in here than what would reflect on this tracker. So just to keep up with the tracker, I added $8. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Buddy now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I had to make sure that I have enough for the blood work because they did dispense prescription cat food. So that sort of ate into the budget that I had for that last visit, which was not, I wasn't planning on paying for prescription food, but he needs it because of his weight. Okay, and then vacation, I have a challenge to save $3,000. We are going to Hershey Park either in July or August of 2026. And my goal is to only spend money using this sinking fund. So every time I get paid, I add the $30 and that will save $3,000 when it's completed. So I have $80 if you can read that, that's supposed to be an $80 in the bank in my high yield savings account from a savings challenge that I completed. So here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 120 here for a total of $200 saved towards vacation. And that's my high priority that I added to with this extra money. And now this is a savings challenge that I completed last week. I saved $101 bills. I put 10% into my emergency fund, 10% to debt, and then the rest went to vacation. So now I'm starting this savings challenge that I purchased from Spooky Budgets. I don't remember how much it saves in total. I already, off camera, I had already, why do I have that in there? Did I do that wrong? Why do I have this in here? It should only be $14. I must have done something wrong. So off camera, I got impatient, so I scratched off 2 of them. So I have $14 in here. And then for this stuffing, I scratched the 9, the 10, the 8, and the 6, which should equal $33. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, excuse me, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yep. So I'm just going to put that in there. I don't remember how much this challenge saves, but this savings is just going to be something that's separate from my emergency fund that I'll just build up as I can for the rest of this year and then for 2026. And then these are challenges that I have for specific sinking funds for 2026. All right, that was my savings, and I had $19 left. So I went to my low priority sinking funds binder, and the only one that didn't have money in it yet was home. So I took the remaining $19, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I put it in home. And I'm moving fast because, like I said, this is the third time I'm trying to do this, and I'm a little over it. But I'm proud of me for using this $100 wisely. Just a couple of months ago, I would have probably just gone to the nail salon and did my nails. You can see I don't do my nails, so I'm going to hide them. But I'm learning that as I'm sticking with the budget, now it hasn't been easy getting started, but once I figured out what worked for me and I started my consistency, I'm realizing that I'm starting to change my relationship with money. I'm 38. I'm not a spring chicken. So it's never too late to start. And I'm finding that the more I save, the more I want to save. So I just had this shift in my mind recently that every time I get paid, put it in an emergency fund, add to vacation, and add to debt. My holidays are pretty much paid for. I have another paycheck before Christmas, which is the holiday that we celebrate. And I won't need to get much from it because I had saved for the holiday season earlier in the year. And yeah, so I hope that if anybody is struggling and doesn't know where to start, my advice would be to just start, because you're not going to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers, but make your budget, figure out what's coming in, what's going out, and just go from there. Stick to it. And you'll figure out something that works. This is a great community on YouTube. I love it so much. And that's my little message. So I hope you all have a great December. It's December 1st. It's actually my boyfriend's birthday today. So have a great last month of the year. And I'll see you in my next video real soon. Bye.